I can't watch them too much because I get mad. Because we run like the Texas Tech offense now. Oh my God, yes. I mean, it's fun to watch, except when you get in the goal line. You like just run the fucking ball. We on the 1 yard line, lining up and 5 wide and shit like that. Like, Lord have mercy. This shit just like makes me just wanna like just start cussing and stuff. Well, shit, my time differential was like 19 before the last game I played.
In today's game, we should look to the war up front. The Panthers are top 10 in rushing yards. They're going up against the Dolphins team that will need to keep the running game in check.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now, penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. With the Miami Dolphins.
Hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no.
Pitching it out to McCaffrey.
Whoa, what was that?
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL.
Yeah,
and that's
he cut the shit out of
him. They
him.
wanted it every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. To throw on second down is Newton. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Newton now to throw.
Whoa.
He couldn't
Who is that?
Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
How the hell did he get a hand on that?
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact.
Yeah, that's what I'm
just
saying.
As he's trying to haul it in.
That was amazing. Wow. Okay.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. To throw again. Newton. A very good move, but for a short gain out near the 32. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
You're tired out here trying to make them coffee deal. Funny stuff. Uh-oh. White guy caught. What you saying? What videos you saying?
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
What are you saying? That's
that one goes
you
for
my
13
homeboy.
yards,
That's some asshole shit. I ain't do all that.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't
boy, tight real bad about that shit too, boy.
the game was lost.
He'll be sitting there having a normal conversation with Tight or something. He'll just bring up some shit.
And they're open to do it consistently here.
Man. You is not concentrating on this damn game because you know you're going to win.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah, I didn't do my Duolingo today. I don't think I did it in a couple of days, actually.
2nd down, 8. The play clock's running down. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Like, it's crazy how much, like, ball carrier vision has really changed the way that man plays.
We saw it at Stanford.
Like,
it does not surprise me to see it here in the NFL as well. This is one elusive young man.
He set the NCAA record in 2015, 3,000.
He's going to be ridiculous. I'm just going to keep focusing on that.
Listen, after watching that move, I just called for the trainer. I think I pulled a hammy just watching it.
On 1st and 10, Newton. That's Samuel, caught left side. 20. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt, that one is going to be imprinted forever.
What'd you say?
And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a
oh my God! When I was playing a little trial,
jeez, I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
And I'm playing on my
Gano out to kick this one away.
I'm like, man.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
This is wrong formation.
Tannehill on 1st down.
That was nice catching him right there.
Take him down. Charles Johnson in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. He's going to look deep now for left. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the safety, Kirk Coleman. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey.
Wow.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
23 yards on the play.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Charles Harris, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Eddie.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal.
Edie. You heard him.
McCaffrey. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The defense may be content to give him 9 there as it brings up 4th and goal. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start the next drive? Or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll run with Drake, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
They stay on the ground with Drake. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Tackle,
and he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can...
And it's a fumble, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
They make so many catches that are so tough, so acrobatic, so difficult, that often surprises me when they actually turn the ball over. You know, when the ball actually comes free. It's amazing sometimes because of what we see them do on so many different plays.
Had the catch, but couldn't control it on the contact. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Well, this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. They give him a gain of 37.
We've been together a little while now, partner. How often do we actually describe tight ends as nifty? Because that's what I think of when I see Greg Olsen on the field. His ability to run routes, create space and separation, and make those catches downfield.
Yeah, sure consistent. The numbers the last couple years almost identical, and both over 1,000-yard seasons. First and goal, defense, and he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front, giving him at least a stalemate in order to find that space?
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the
How many yards I got right now? I still need him to do good, right? Even with some catches or something.
Gano out to kick this one away.
I mean, I gotta make it like 20-point difference, bro. Stop being greedy now.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Oh, boy.
Now a play fake here on first down. Being chased out left. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds up near midfield at the 49. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
So much for the video early this morning. I saw it.
So the offense lining up first and 10. Drake off the give from Tannehill. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
You just called that man tight uncle.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
Whoa.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They stacked him up pretty well, but
Hey,
when you're trying to run the football, it's something you
boy.
play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now,
That nigga
they turn into
tight,
6,
man.
7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Hell no.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out.
You know what's crazy is that they was like his people, his family or friends, or they was like, when he knew that they only had 2 games.
Right back to Drake. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
It's not that hard, though, because they ain't checking your
The
bag.
intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line.
Last time I was in Vegas, niggas had hella bags. I was talking to my fiance about that shit today.
Into the offensive backfield.
And a great
I'm like, I would have never
example
thought
right there
about it.
for
I
the
just
loss
thought
on the
people
tackle.
came in for like a week or some shit and just said, hey.
So a 3rd and 10,
That
and
shit's sad.
defensively, a dime look,
Waking
6
up and hearing some
DBs.
shit like that.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big
What'd he
call
say?
coming on 3rd down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
I heard you did, though. No way. No.
I heard you was first in line at the time.
Yeah, for Hillary. I voted for Hillary. I put that out there. Anything but this guy.
Now it's Tannehill. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways.
Nah,
2
insincere.
interceptions, 1 caused fumble, They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Some shit like that.
So sincere about.
And he just sound like he really don't care.
Now following the interception, here's Newton going for the deep ball. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender,
he really don't
you
give
gotta
a
fight
fuck,
that
though.
little bit of panic that emerges. You gotta play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you gonna win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Go to Puerto Rico tomorrow and still go to Vegas on Wednesday.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They find some open field here. And now look at this. Big gain.
Shit. What the fuck?
Wow. That ball gets
What? How do I get that ball
but a
back?
teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like, it's almost like baseball.
Man, you
Guys
got hold
at bat,
of
people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
I don't know why I didn't juke. I don't know why I juke.
Hey, you could have anything but a Hunt dive over the goal line. I'll take Alex Smith QB sneaking.
Hey, bro, I will too. But just don't let no crazy shit like Wildcat or no shit bullshit.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Alex Smith, he scored on the
Now
line.
Stewart on first down. And able to push his way forward here for a good
He's about to say that nigga.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second.
White? Are you white?
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On second down, they run with Stewart.
Lord have
Able to get
mercy.
to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Tight boys out here trying to end live.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
And into the red zone now, and Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points, so you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes, make sure they put points on the board, and come out of it with that.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks at the 17-yard line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Got it.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
McCaffrey following the penalty. Avoids him at the 5. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So the pigskin will move from the 2 down to the 1.
And I have not met an offensive line yet that doesn't think they can get it in from the 1-yard line on a running play.
So now it's 1st and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And the lead is now 24. Gano out to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where
what's the problem, my
touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I can't get to my own beat. But now you hate before I even step in the club.
Take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet.
I march to the beat of my own drum. Nothing wrong with that.
Specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. And he's got this one down to the 10. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A lot of people call it a toss a probing play to see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react. Their probing's working pretty well. That was a very nice run.
On second down, it's Drake. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Tannehill now, the option left. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Oh, man, you might as well go for it.
Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal.
Oh.
And that is going to be no good. He pushed it wide to the right. Wow. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
And a wildcat formation here. They'll start the drive with a run by Stewart. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
All right, I've got to be careful here, all right? He's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What are you saying? I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there, let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely. Still got a lot of life left in those legs. Now a first down throw for Newton. There he goes inside the 30. This one complete to Devin Funchess. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
15.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. They'll run it now out of the gun. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game, but when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And Gano's kick is right through. But wait up now, a flag is down. If this is on the defense, they're going to get the first. Now a toss. This is McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers have got it on cruise control. And the lead will grow by 1 more. Gano out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
What lead?
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Can't trade.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL,
some dudes came and told me I couldn't trade.
Shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world
off on cheese already. I ain't played one game yet.
And redeem themselves.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield.
Don't be
comes free.
Trying out
season. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it.
See what we can do
out there. And was able to recover it for his squad.
Just sorry, team. Oh, go. Ooh, I like that play. Okay.
Play action. It's Tannehill. And this is complete on the comebacker. It's Henry. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards.
Bruce, I hate to wish this on Hunt, but I need him to go down and
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more from
like a turf toe real quick.
after this.
Need a little nagging injury.
He jammed his finger and he can't go.
He can't go no more. We can't
Say
touch
a
this anymore.
mild injury. Nothing serious, just enough where you can't play the rest of the game.
On first down, Drake. And he loses the football a second time. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game. But the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
I need to fix this shit with
Another
fucking
timeout.
Jesus.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
All it was like popped up on my screen was buttons. Like I couldn't move my guys, couldn't change my play. It was just nothing but buttons.
That's the shit that they do in practice. Can't move the guys, won't do shit, won't hike the ball or whatever.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell?
On first and 10, Tannehill.
Finally get Edelman back this
Look up to Landry. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On second down, here's Tannehill.
Oh, quickly.
He tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. Third down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball.
Playing against my
nice job
practice team or whatever.
The Dolphins on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Buying time to his left.
When Tight still playing? I think game be over by now.
Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do.
And this is
wow.
by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 4th touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times.
He probably got 100 rushing.
But to get one, that was huge for him. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have the entire second half.
He got sick.
They just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here.
All right.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The Panthers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll run it now out of the gun. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? when the guy that is carrying the ball
Man,
behind
Jay got
him
him a
can create
playoff
his own
victory
space and
already.
break a tackle along the way.
Shit. That dude, yeah, he talked a lot of shit too. Talked a lot of shit. Everybody was on his nuts though, cause what he did with that running back. They shut that shit down.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends
Shut
this
it
one
down.
away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Dolphins offense now working their way back on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to.
And now he lost the football.
Oh, Mr. Scooper score. Come on.
So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we send you down to Orlando where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Larry.
I wonder if he's like trying to strip the ball and he's about to sack the quarterback. That shit really worked.
Both teams
It
appear
should,
ready
right?
for the
In
fight
theory?
ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Should work.
Well, my look,
That'll be taken in
they
the
should have
end
been
zone.
this tackle.
Yeah, he'll fuck around and break your tackle and dip on
He'll
you.
be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Not only
Out
did,
comes the Dolphins
but
now. They'll go on offense
probably
first
find
here
somebody
in this
wide
third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this
you're
is
going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And that's caught inside.
whoa, I've never seen that animation
A
before.
big play that time for the Dolphins. 44 yards.
What's going
And
on
at this
over
stage,
here?
down in the second half, looks like they just wanted
Tight
to
end
find a way to
blitz.
get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking
Damn.
at the play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the
Lord have
playmaker that you
mercy.
just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Uh-oh. Shit, play.
To throw on second down is Tannehill. He's just going to dump this one
Did you
off to his
die?
fullback out of the backfield. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Oh,
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out in the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
On 3rd and short, Drake. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Drake. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Devontae Parker with his 2nd touchdown.
Where
of the
Jai
game,
is? He
5th
hurt?
on the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead.
Oh, that's wide open.
Boy, that route is really
Damn,
tough
what kind
to
of
cover
defense
because
you
if they're
running?
running it
I just
correctly,
ran
you
commit.
think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, you
Man.
talk all the time about how it's tough to execute
You know, people
offensively.
still
You're
do.
saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get
Boy,
caught.
that's so
You used to
crazy.
pass
or
the
get
direct
beat inside.
target
So you
pass
try
on
to
that
get
one,
a little
Tyke?
bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside.
He wasted his
if you
time
start
doing
your move
that.
Initially inside if you're a receiver.
That's true. Hey, it worked.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Who, Tannehill?
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's
He
marked
that
down
bad?
at the 21-yard line.
And I got Phillip Rivers, and he can't high point. He throw it straight out of bounds.
First possession of the second
Every
half.
time.
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it?
Interesting.
They score here,
Oh, it'd be
especially
that
it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Now a handoff, running off tackle right. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Third and long, it's Newton. Dolphins rush, gets home, down he goes. William Hayes in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Gonna come back by tight.
Here's Michael
Every
Pilardi
other
now
game.
as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Let's go.
31-15.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines.
He
And the
always
punt
does
goes
this.
out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it
He might
just
start
inside
off
the
slow, but then he get the
45-yard
cheese
line.
going.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Charles Johnson in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Tannehill hands to Drake. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence.
How does this nigga break every fucking tackle, bro?
Devontae Parker, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
He don't break every tackle.
With touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
Nowhere near like the shit that's going on right now. I told you it's gonna be a ball game. It always is.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
Give me that shit.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's in it. And the ball is
Oh man, and he gonna get the fucking 2.
and he is in for the 2 points. And they're back within a score as the lead's cut to 8.
That's crazy.
Here's Parkey now set to kick it away.
That's crazy.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
No.
And the Panthers coming out now. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case,
here we
do
go.
the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
On first down, it's Newton.
Oh my God, Bruce.
One that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson.
Well, it's tied up now.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Threw a pick straight to him.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick
Fucking
6.
retarded, bro.
How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
To throw is Tannehill. Flushed out right.
Come on.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or
That's some
second.
crazy. That's some crazy shit.
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
31-0.
The Panthers now, as their offense comes back out onto the field, and they gave up the pick 6.
And cheese started happening.
Ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Got way too conservative.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. Nifty footwork at the 45. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
It's on me, guys. It's on me.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Start doing crazy and shit.
McCaffrey on the counter. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. They'll try the air now with Newton. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel.
Oh my God, he got fucked up.
But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
You think I put my shit on
Ball
conservative?
goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
From the gun on 3rd down.
Oh my God! Kill Newton.
One, but incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
How do you just...
I don't understand. Don't understand.
NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. Time running out here on the play clock. Newton to throw. And they're going to bring him down. Back across midfield at the 45. Gabe Wright breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. Now, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with, I wouldn't be complaining either. I'd want to get right back out there and get after them, because now you have an opportunity to make a big play.
Some more no-huddle
I'd say I
action.
must be
No, it's
aggressive and go
coming.
after him.
So the D-line's going to spread out. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Fucking retarded shit. Come on, man. Get over there.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
None of my guys can tackle this dude,
Goes
bro.
offside. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Damian Williams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are in for 6.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense.
And we going from nice weather to nice weather, boy.
It's a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
It's better than it is here.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
When does he leave?
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't
So what do you
been
got about
his so
was
far.
it 2 more
I don't
weeks?
know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9.
Look, now you gotta get ready for the grandkids.
Winding down.
They coming through.
And the hit jarred it loose.
You gonna have to be Pappy.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one.
Yeah. What about the son? Ain't he out there already doing things? Man.
The Panthers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Newton. He'll have a first down past the 40. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot.
Them be the main ones that
Plus,
slip
he
up.
moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Hey,
They'll run it now.
I do.
On the gun.
I'm 33 with my first.
Across midfield,
Not 23.
by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because
It's
once
too
guys
late.
get out of that
Good
mentality
God.
of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. And Samuel caught left side. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
Absolutely right. That's all you got to do.
Here's Michael Pilardi now.
Go to your number one receiver.
Punt for Carolina.
Kelsey. Like a swag.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, it's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderato. Nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains, and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. On the counter, here's Williams.
Boy, they got Kelsey out here running that.
Back lane, but nothing there as he's
running
met
the Wildcat?
at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
This formation, yeah, they didn't run this against us. This one got Smith behind Kelsey. It's crazy.
10 yards still left on 2nd down.
I didn't see that. When I saw it, had
Fake it. Now Tannehill.
Smith on the side. This is like an old high school formation.
A big play. Tannehill to Parker. 53 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
Crazy.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
Now Drake. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
He made it on 2 fucking dudes.
Kareem Hunt out here.
Now it's 2nd down.
Damn, they're gaining 20 yards a carry.
And from the 3 now, it's 2nd and goal.
You good, man. Hey, he just scored a touchdown, though.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with you.
Oh,
my bad. You got Kareem Hunt?
Yes, I do.
My bad. I was trying to troll White.
They come out here in the eye. Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
You
So
missed
on
the cheese.
4th down, out trots the kicker. And a big
Tannehill out here.
from the right hash at a bit of a tight angle.
Right.
And Parkey's kick is good. And that'll
I
push
missed
the
the
lead
whole
up to
cheese,
8.
nothing but the cheese.
So,
to
Charles, I
help
think
me.
from a defensive perspective, you have to look at that field goal there
Oh
and
my
consider it a win.
God.
You
What
were
a
able to keep
fail.
them within a
What a
touchdown,
fail.
so no question about it. That was the kind of stand that keeps you in ball games.
Damn,
This is
Bruce.
fielded a couple yards
39 unanswered points, man.
and he'll get
going
it
on?
to about the 26-yard
Man.
line just across the
Are they playing too
25.
conservative?
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field and
And
hoping to
then
do better than they
really
did
what
their
killed me
last
was that
possession
fucking
when they
dumbass
punted the
pick I threw
football.
straight to
Appeal
him.
to the vanity of your offensive
That was
line.
retarded.
Tell them that they control your
just
fate.
ran the clock,
Leverage
man.
guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win
Yeah.
Got up
first down.
30.
You win second down. And guess what?
I
You
wasn't
start
trying to run up the
accumulating
score,
first
though.
downs. And that's
I
what
was
they
running
need
the
in order
clock.
to not punt the ball again.
You playing tight.
Tight. You got Monster in your playbook? You got Monster in
First
your
and
playbook?
10, Newton.
Me?
Flush
Oh, I
to
forgot
his
they
right.
don't ban it over here.
On the run, he'll let
Oh
this
my
go
God.
deep right, and he
That was
fires
so
one that's
stupid.
intercepted.
I quit.
Picked up by Xavier Howard, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks
That
between
was so
last week and
stupid.
this week after that one.
And they always say the most
Man.
important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sideline, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On second down, Williams.
I get all
And he's
fucking
got
blocks.
home. Oh, no, he lost the
God
football.
damn.
But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
And I have to admit,
Shit,
partner,
this shit
that
gotta
I've
be
often
embarrassing.
thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not there for him.
Yeah, exactly right.
You
I
really
actually
don't
played for
feel
a
like
guy
playing
in
the
college.
rest of the
Nobody's
game?
named the sideline. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
They'll run it with
I'm not gonna
Williams.
get off the block.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 7
Get on
yards on the
offense, I'm
pickup
just taking
there. It'll
these
leave
and
him with
turning
a
this
second and 3. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And a short gain here, down to the 22. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down.
You're not gonna fucking get it. Clearly.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On 3rd down, Drake. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Bruh, what the fuck?
Recovered.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute
Don't matter, bro.
belief.
You got the
Because a
win,
lot
bro.
of guys
I'm
look
taking
at the
these. You
scoreboard
got it.
and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our team, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Shit is crazy.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of
That's on
1,
me.
and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Kept him out for the rest of the game.
And let's see what the defensive coordinator may have up his sleeve here to try to get this final last stand and win this football game. Here's Newton now on second down. Taking a shot for Samuel. And he's unable to grab it.
I don't know
Thought he
why
might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it
I'm so
yourselves.
tired of fucking beating myself.
I like that, yeah. There was contact.
So
I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though.
Yeah. I can't regress. Let's score a touchdown or something.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Taking a shot for Samuel. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
I wish I could catch deep balls like everybody else.
Alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that
I don't know
downfield.
how everybody can do that on the game but me.
Shit, I might have a chance. As long as,
You still got a chance?
yeah, I'm winning by 0.6. It's 101.2 to 100.6.
One score down.
Wow.
Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know, in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement.
Yeah, I don't
But
think
for a
you crazy for
quarterback,
not
he has to
playing
continue to do
him,
what we
man.
call flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across
Try
the
to run it like
40-yard
you do.
line.
Can't do it
11
like
more
you do,
yards
though.
that go around, a first down as well. Now Newton on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Best case scenario, we just use it for the front. Go down the field and score a touchdown.
How much time left?
So 20 yards to go here on first down.
I feel like me a tight game that left for like 3 hours.
He's back to throw. And this one complete right side to Funchess. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock, but I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn into a big gain.
Play like a fucking dummy.
Second down now after the pass completion. Back to throw. Steps away to his left. This one brought in by Dorial Green-Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They give him a gain of 37.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
It's caught by Funchess. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes the catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Back to throw. Room here to run.
Oh, come on, Cam.
All the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, a 22.
Okay, man, I'm gonna be great, I guess.
And now a first down following that long gain. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. They'll look to throw. And he's into the
You had to go hard flat there, too. You had audible to it. Yeah, I saw it as I was doing it. I'm like, well.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So 20 seconds remaining.
I don't know what I was supposed to do with that. That was not a play I wanted to run.
And this is going to be recovered by the hand team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
But I always do that,
we
so
brought analytics into the game,
like
and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
Not gonna make the playoffs
that
in the
number
league.
is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about
not
that.
a good
This
game.
one,
A
Charles,
good game.
points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Dolphins, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to
29-point third quarter. Holy shit.
Before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Carolina, it's a bit of a setback as they drop.
Bro, they gotta do something about that no huddle shit.
And they'll get a late bye next
that shit's so
week,
fucking
might be
cheesy.
coming at the right time, and they'll be back in action in Week 12. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Charlotte, good night, everybody.